Good afternoon and welcome to ELITETV English Top Headlines. This is Joyshree giving you the news update. Tension gripped Manipur's Bishnupur district after 3 improvised explosive devices blasts occurred at an abandoned house in the early hours of Monday, today the 5th January. According to reports, the first 2 explosions took place between 5:40 a.m. and 5:55 a.m., while the third blast occurred around 8:30 a.m., drawing residents of the area out of their sleep. The blast occurred at an abandoned house belonging to one Salam Mani Singh, as about 70 years resident of Ngaukon Ward number 7/8 under Saiton Gram Panchayat. The said house has been abandoned since 3rd May 2023, as the owner is presently taking shelter at Relief Camp Kaibul Lamjang. On receipt of information, police rushed to the spot and conducted a spot inspection. During examination, a blast crater was found inside the house, along with blackening and splinter marks on the inner walls and floor, indicating explosion of an improvised explosive device. The structure was found partially damaged. Following the multiple IED blasts reported today, the 5th January in early morning, at Saiton area under Bishnupur district, 2 people have been reportedly injured in the blast. The injured have been identified as Soibam Sanatombi, 52 years, son of late S. Angobi of Saiton Makalaikai, and Nongthombam Indubala, 37 years, wife of late N. Bisorjit of Saiton Hiaikon Maninglaikai. According to our ELITETV reporter, the said area is under the security cover of the Central Reserve Police Force. Security personnel further recovered another IED planted at the house of one Nauktek. Residents of the area expressed strong suspicion that the IEDs have been planted by cookies coming from Kangvai area under Turtanpur district. The injured have been rushed to Jennings Hospital for further treatment. Condemning the multiple IEDs blasts, which is suspected to have been planted by Kuki militants that rocked Saiton area under Bishnupur district today, where 2 people reportedly sustained injuries. Ipon VC Chandramani Kumancha has announced statewide 24 hours ban with effect from midnight of 5th January. The ban is being imposed, condemning the inaction of the state and central security forces who failed to protect the life and property of the Meitei residents of the area, despite the heavy presence of the central security forces. The ban has been announced to be supported by IPOM MSU Palem, MPCM Yalhomi Kanbalub, Ipaco Anobo San Mitlon, and MPF. The All India Congress Committee is all set to launch 45 days nationwide campaign against the newly enacted VVZ Ramzi Act, which replaced the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act MGNREGA. As a forerunner of the 45 days campaign, MNREGA Bachao Sangram campaign was launched today, the 5th January, at Manipur Congress Bhavan, led by AICC Manipur in charge Sankar Ulaka. The event was also attended by CLP leader Okram Ibobi, MPCC President Kaisha Megachandra, CWC member Gai Khangam, and other workers of MPCC. A late night drinking session in a luxurious Greater Noida apartment turned deadly on Sunday, January 4, leaving a South Korean man dead and his live-in partner from Manipur in police custody for murder. The victim, identified as Duck Ji-yu, a South Korean citizen and branch manager at a reputed mobile phone company, was brought to ZIMS hospital with severe stab wounds. Doctors declared him dead on arrival. The hospital immediately alerted local police, triggering a swift investigation. The woman who admitted him, Lunjana Pamay from Thangal, Manipur, reportedly confessed during questioning to stabbing Yu. Police said the couple had been living together for nearly 2 years and that the incident followed a heated argument while they were consuming alcohol. Sources indicate the altercation escalated into a physical fight, during which Palma allegedly stabbed Yo in the chest. In a series of coordinated operations between January 3 and 4, 2026, Manipur security forces recovered a large cache of firearms, explosives, and other materials while arresting multiple active militant cadres across the state. On January 4 at Yaripok to Ningthongnai Lighting under Andro Police Station in Imphal East District, security personnel seized an array of weapons, including one SLR with magazine, a single barrel gun, a 9mm pistol with magazine, a 30.32 pistol with magazine, a .32 automatic pistol with 2 magazines, 2 IEDs, 2 number .36 hand grenades, a Chinese-made hand grenade, and 37 live rounds. Other materials recovered include that a raincoat, a sleeping bag kit, and a foldable tent. On January 3 in Lanchingmanbi Chingfei village under Hanglep Police Station in Churchanpur District, forces recovered a rocket containing approximately 100 kg of explosives, a sniper rifle with telescopic daylight scope, 2 country-made SBBLs, a 9mm pistol with magazine, 5 7.62 mm live rounds, 10 12-bore cartridges, and IED weighing around 3 kg. An earthquake measuring 5.1 on the Richter scale struck central Assam in the early hours of Monday, January 5, triggering panic among residents across large parts of the northeastern region, with reports of injuries as people rushed out of their homes, though no major damage to property was reported. According to an official bulletin issued by the National Center for Seismology, the quake was recorded at 4:17 a.m. with its epicenter in Morigaon district on the southern bank of the Brahmaputra. The tremor originated at a depth was carried out jointly by the Tripura Police, Border Security Force, and Tripura State Rifles. The day-long drive was conducted on Saturday across about 650 acres of forest land in the North Kalamchora, South Kalamchora, Anandapur, and Ghatigar areas. Acting on specific intelligence inputs, a joint force of nearly 600 personnel was deployed to uproot and destroy the illegal plantations spread across difficult and densely forested terrain. The Supreme Court on January 5 refused to grant bail to activists Umar Khalid and Sharjeel Imam in the largest conspiracy case related to the February 2020 Delhi riot, observing that a prima facie case under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act is made out against them. A bench comprising Justices Aravind Kumar and N.V. Anjaria, however, granted bail to Gulfisha Fatima, Miran Haider, Sifa Uar Rahman, Mohad Salim Khan, and Sedaf Ahmad, who are also accused in the same case, while denying relief to Khalid and Imam. The bench said, this court is satisfied that the prosecution material discloses a prima facie allegation against the appellants Umar Khalid and Sharjeel Imam. The statutory threshold stands attracted qua these appellants. This stage of proceeding does not justify their enlargement on bail. India on Sunday voiced deep concern over the U.S. capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife in a military operation and called for a peaceful resolution of issues to ensure stability in the region. In his first reaction to the unprecedented American action in Caracas, New Delhi reaffirmed its support for the well-being and safety to the people of Venezuela and said it was closely monitoring the unfolding developments. China on Sunday called on the United States to release Venezuela President Nicolas Maduro and his wife at once and resolve issues through dialogue and negotiation. China expresses grave concern over the U.S. forcibly seizing President Nicolas Maduro and his wife and taking them out of the country. A Chinese Foreign Ministry statement stated, "The move is in clear violation of international law, basic norms in international relations, and the purposes and principles of the UN Charter," it said. That's all for now. For more details and updates, tune in at 6 p.m. prime time. Thank you again for being with us.